I'm Scott Allen Miller. This is the 29th of April, 2021. This is Sheep Guarding Llama. Welcome to the show. And if you were watching yesterday's episode for the 28th for Wednesday and it cut off suddenly, that's because I'm recording in the car and the GoPro actually overheated because I'm shooting at 4K 30, and apparently that's more than it can handle for long periods of time, at least with the media kit on it. The media kit does add some additional electronics and does hold the unit a little bit, so I guess it has less ability to cool, but that's important to keep in mind. I've not had the GoPro ever overheat before, but this is a new GoPro. My other Hero 9 Black was stolen and got it replaced. This one seems to work really well, but I never had to deal with overheating before, so I don't know, something to watch out for. But I am currently nearly back. I'm actually recording this on Saturday. I just got on to 635. I don't know how much of it you can see it in the video. So today is Thursday, and last night, so things I missed, Dominica was talking to the nieces, and they decided that they do want our furniture that has been outside. So we really quickly went out, determined that the black couch was still out there, grabbed it. Dominica cannot lift it, so I had to move it up because the rain is coming tonight. We wrapped it in a tarpaulin, so we were able to protect it. We moved it up under the like eaves of the house and got it on higher ground because our yard is a little bit lower than the sidewalk. So we got it protected, and we brought the backs of it in. So that was last night. So this morning we checked, and it's still out there and everything's good. So Madeline is coming tomorrow with a truck to pick it up and take it and some other furniture back down. So yeah, so last night we had done Ola Cafe. Today, very, very, very busy at work again. Same thing every day seems to be our story, that we keep hoping that we can fill the car and get me on the road and get me to storage, and there just is not enough time at the end of the day. It can't be done. Work needs me so much. So that's been awful. This evening, we just did food around the house. I ran out to Taco Bueno late this evening for me and just took care of myself. Everyone else just ate. There was a little bit of stuff left in the house. Dominica cooked some things. This evening I had to run out and get a laptop for Yvonne, and I knew that Micro Center had the Acer Ryzen laptops that we like. It's the only place I know that has them in stock, and Paul tried to go to Lyon to try to buy some, and everything was like twice the price that we get in the US for something really ancient that we wouldn't trust. Like, just, there's reasons we got to buy that stuff in the US. So Lisa went with me, and we drove out to Micro Center and went shopping there, and didn't really get much. I mean, all we got was the laptop, but it was quick and easy and saved us a lot of money over trying to deal with it in Nicaragua, and now we know we have something that's good and works. And so then we got back, and I spent the evening getting that all set up and ready. That is up and running now, so works well. She actually has a newer, nicer laptop than I do, so I'm a little bit sad about that. But that is pretty much it. Tomorrow we have a lot of packing that we have to do because of the nieces taking the furniture. So we're going to be working on that a bit of the day. We don't know what time. Madeline says she's coming up first thing in the morning. We did talk about maybe I'm going to try to make a run down to the storage unit early tomorrow morning, but because Madeline said she's coming in the morning, I can't do that because I have to be here to help load the large couch. No one can lift that without me. It's just ridiculously heavy. So we had to push off a morning run to the storage unit. It feels like it will never end. We did talk today. We're kicking around the idea of driving. Now, we kind of came up with this last night, and we're talking about it today. We do not have someone who's going to help us with the opposite direction on our private flight, going from Miami to Managua. And so we were talking, it's so much money, maybe we'll just drive. And send Dominica and the girls, like I would take them down through Costa Rica and get them to Nicaragua, and then grab Paul and come back and leave Mia with Francesca, and come pick up Mia and then drive down through Mexico and through Central America. It's like 56 hours. But in theory, we can do it a lot cheaper. So we've been kicking that around, and there's pros and cons to everything, of course. But the biggest thing is Dominica and I are getting super stressed out. Paul has it easy, right? He's at the hotel, he's in one place, everything's already happened. It's just, you know, there's just a day-to-day amount of work that needs to be done. That's all he has to worry about. But for us, there's this getting out of the house that's like impossible. It's running the company is impossible. We have to get everywhere. We have to get the kids and sell the house and sell the car and clean the things and pack the things and fix the things. And it's just been exhausting, and it feels like we can never make forward progress. And so we're getting pretty frustrated, and the changing of plans does not make things easier. But having to pay outrageous amounts of money for a private flight does not make things easier either. So we're not really sure how that's all gonna work and what we're gonna do. We're kicking around a couple of ideas today. Luciana didn't go anywhere with me today. We went out on Tuesday, both girls to Alfredo's, and last night both girls and I went out to Hola Cafe. Tonight, Liesl and I, just the two of us, went to Micro Center. But so we've all been doing stuff every night, trying to hang out, because we have no TVs. There's no way to hang out and do anything. There's nowhere to sit and eat together. So going out and running errands is like our one opportunity to spend time. And the girls are kind of like, you know, we're not going to be in Texas. Like, they're getting the whole we're not going to be in Dallas anymore idea. So they're like, maybe there's some things that we are going to miss and want to be able to do. So we're trying to hit some of that stuff. But our time is definitely pretty close to the end. So that's us for Thursday. Things are going smoothly at the hotel. We hear there's some hiccups here and there, but for the most part, everything is moving okay. Dominica and I are awfully anxious to be able to get down there. That's really big. I did spend a bit of time talking to our new manager tonight. She's really interested in photography, which is cool because I used to be a photographer, and so we have a lot to talk about. And she's doing constant pictures and video from the hotel every day on social media. So apparently, because I don't have Facebook, but apparently the Facebook group is really active with stuff at the hotel, and the Instagram is very busy. Like, she's posting a couple times a day, and every time I look, I'm like, oh, I wish I was there. And really good stuff going up on the feed. So that's really cool. That's gonna be fun getting to do that stuff, right? Because I never get to do social media with like our own hotel and restaurant. How cool is that? That's gonna be some fun stuff right there for me, because I like doing that stuff. I told Dominica this is my excuse to get like sliders and other like photography stuff, like you know, special kinds of tripods and things that do camera movement, because doing like plated food photography and stuff like that is pretty cool, especially for like Instagram, because you just get little bits, and you have to make things look really interesting with very little time. So I'm really looking forward to figuring out how I'm going to be able to get involved with that stuff as well. So that's our Thursday, and boy, I will see everybody tomorrow.